Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium. From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set, 19, check, 53, Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't no time now.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And that's not the start that he was looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Watch the screen.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense, and the first drive they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is When they know that the defense can take the ball away as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a first and 10 at the 17.
Hey, tight. 22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Tight.
Now it's Breida. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Check. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the slant.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
53 to Mike. I got one. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. It just worked. 55. 53 is Mike. Check 53 is Mike. Switch up. Let's go.
On second and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. They run with Breida, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Alpha. Check that.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, high 7. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 91 is the mic. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Alert. 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91.
From the gun, it's Allen. Deep ball for Goodwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd and 4. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and they're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
53's the mic. 53. Check. 53's mic. Check. 53.
From the gun on third, Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
53, Mike. Hey. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Switch. 53 is the mic. 53, check. 59.
Watson on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Check. 53.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
From the 50, it's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the handoff, this is Breida. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Allen now looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will return this this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Regular. Check 91. All 52. Mike 91. Get the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Three down. Check 52. No.
Allen going to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Hey, Steve 6.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Hey, hold. Crouch. Hey, Zoo. Half. Check 91.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. John Ross, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
John Ross. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Prater lining up.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check. Leg. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing again is Watson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, it's Lindsey. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Check 26, check 26, check 24.
From the 31, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 4. Alert.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, Charlie.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man is Ross, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Exit.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Allen to throw once more. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd and 10, Allen, he'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Hey, Haywood! Here we go, 36. Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. It's a party now.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch out.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Go! He's coming. Tight. We got double up. Middle. Check. Hey, echo. Check. Fresno. Check 3. 5 wide. Half 10. Regular.
Here's Allen. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. Now Allen operating from the gun. Man open, it's Goodwin. That's good for 28 yards.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Jets first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Breida, he'll try to right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away, but a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Check. Put your boys down. He's coming. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Check. Check 99.
On first down, Watson going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Philip Lindsay, the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. That good for 22 and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Check. Round 80. Mike 91. All 52. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Alert! 91 is the mark.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Kill. Turn up. Alert. Hey, orbit. 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
56. Hey, let's get there. Hey, I-7.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Here's Watson. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's Lindsey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4, Watson. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. Got a man, Slayton. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On On 2nd and 10, Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it 24-13. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Under crunch. Slay.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 23. 5 wide.
Now Allen. Throw left side, complete to Ross. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Jets first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Foxtrot. I got you, son. Check 91. 91 is the mic.
Allen now operating from the gun. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Throwing now is Allen. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Check 91. 91. Mike 91. Gotta do better.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 31-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, it's Watson. And Sanders has got it complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 29.
Back to throw, Watson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 53.
No gain on this defense.
Mike 54.
53, Mike. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Check 53's Mike. Here we go. Let's go. 59. Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Watson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Alert!
Smalls. No.
Gun. Hey, zoom.
Check that.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Open man is Ross, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Check 91.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He'll let this go for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
I'm going back to you.
After the interception, here's Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We own it.
Mike, 53. 50.
Tackle.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Watson. Catch made by Slayton. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
At the 37-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To the air yet again, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Watson's pass.
Let's go, interception, baby, let's go.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.